Well, here we are again. There's my shadow. You know, some friends online said my shadow looked like a droid from Star Wars. Anyhow, this is the first creek, if you can call it that. More like a drainage ditch that I came to in the other video. This is part 2 of the gas line hiking trail, I guess you'd call it. But I thought today would be a good day to go the rest of the way to the river. As it turns out, that river, which I saw on Google Earth, I can tell by the water level in the river that Google Earth picture must have been taken during the spring or the winter or something. Water level's pretty high. Right now it's lower, but it's still too deep to ford, and the embankments are too steep and overgrown. So that river is kind of like as far as I can go here. But today we're going to go all the way to the river. Not a bad trail. A little bit of uphill here. Starting to warm up already. It's a nice day. It's around 56 degrees. But considering it's been freezing the last few days, and at night, we're in for a couple of good days here. We're going to come up to this road up here and then go down the road a little bit and get back on the trail. You see all these signs marking the gas line corridor, these orange posts and stuff. I was up here the other day. There's a ridge up ahead that we'll go over before getting to the river. I was up here the other day and I heard birds, a lot of them, above me. I looked up. There's a big old flock of huge buzzards. I just told them, get out of here. You're rushing things. But I figured there's probably something out in the woods dead. Okay. You can kind of see from here, there's a ridge way over there. And we'll be crossing that in a little while, where 2 orange pipes are sticking up. More signs. Yeah. Now we go down this part of the trail. You can, I don't know how well it shows in the video, how this keeps trending downhill because we're getting down to the river. So everything from the river is uphill. And that's when I really work up a sweat coming back. Gets the old heart pumping, breathing a little hard, but hey, I ain't in my 20s no more, you know. So that's the way it goes. Wait till you get to be my age. Hard to believe that unless something serious comes up that requires some kind of surgery, in 8, 9, or 10 weeks, I'm actually going to be on the trail. Unless unless the trail in Georgia gets socked in with about 3 feet of snow, we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is a nice area. I like it around here. Christmas is almost here. And talking to Mom this morning, she mentioned Thanksgiving I guess next week. And I'd completely forgotten. She mentioned the holiday. I said, what holiday? She goes, Thanksgiving! Oh yeah, that is coming up. Well, I ain't really planning to do anything spectacular. I sure as hell ain't gonna cook no turkey. Maybe I'll go to the supermarket, go to the meat part, and have them slice me up a ½ pound of turkey extra thick. And that'll be our turkey for Thanksgiving. Either that or get a rotisserie chicken and christen it the turkey. They're good, and I don't have to cook. We'll see. I'll do something. If the weather's good, I'll come out here and do what I'm doing right now. Walk this trail. So my first video, last time I looked, had actually had more hits, more views than I have subscribers to my page. So that's encouraging. That's not, maybe, I don't know who's looking at it, maybe more than once. Maybe a few people found it who haven't watched my videos before, just stumbled across it. I know there's a few thru hikers who have done the Appalachian Trail over the years, and I've made comments to them on more than one occasion on their videos. Like Early Riser, for example. That guy, I like his videos. He's good. And I figure my name, Maj.D.Saster, is kind of a notable name. Some people try to spell it as disaster, like a major disaster, something terrible, but it's not spelled that way. It's actually kind of a pun. In fact, there's an online game I play in which last year I was chatting in the game's chat with one of the players that I've kind of known for some time, but we're not in the same alliance or anything. And he typed in parentheses, facepalm, and then said, I've known you in here for almost 10 years, and I just got the pun in your name. Maj.D.Saster. Oh, here we go. This is the steep part, and I only got one pole because my phone, is on a camera holder that's attached to my other trekking pole. So we got to do this careful. Up this embankment and up to the top of the final ridge, and then down the other side. Plus I have very poor internet right now. My only internet is using my phone as a hotspot. And I was looking into getting something better, but everything's expensive. And because we're in a rural area, a lot of providers can't help us. So I decided, you know what, the hell with it. I've only got a couple of months before I'm planning to get on the trail, and I'll probably be gone for 6 or 7 months for that. So why spend a bunch of money getting internet service set up here when I'm not going to be here. I'll wait till I come back. Okay, we're hitting the top of this ridge. I may stop on the way back up here to do a little surprise for the camera. Okay, but the other night I started uploading. Actually, what I did is I plugged my phone into my computer, downloaded or uploaded the video from my phone to the computer. And then I had the computer, on the computer I logged into my YouTube account and started started uploading the video. But you know, it took hours, like 5 hours or so. Very slow data rate. But hey, it got done, so I don't care. It's the way things work. Okay, now we're heading down to the river. I'll show you the river when we get there. See, that last video was a little over 8 minutes. This one's over 11 now. Okay. Maybe what I'll do is I'll stop shooting when I get to the river. I just want to get some video of the river itself, so people can see what I'm talking about. A lot of quartz around here, big chunks of it. I see it all the time along the trail, exposed rocks of just quartz. What makes me wonder, any gold around here? I suppose people would be out here panning if there was, or digging. Huh. Oh boy. No deer? I see deer down here once in a while. If I do my hike towards the evening, but it's getting cold earlier. As soon as that sun starts getting low, man, that temperature begins to drop. So you don't want to be out here too long. Although, you know, if you're going up, all this uphill keeps you warm is what it does, you know. The old saying for hiking, start cold, hike warm, or something like that, because that's what happens. When I was up on the AT in 2019, it was in the 30s by day and the 20s by night, and I was okay. If you stopped to take a break and you sat too long, you could feel yourself starting to cool down. So you had to put the pack on, get up, keep moving. You had your break. But you got to keep warm. Have a bite of a Snickers bar, a couple of M&M's peanuts, and keep hiking. Okay, we're almost to the river. You can see tracks here from four-wheelers that come and go through these woods. I was told there's a trail to my right. When I get to the river, there's a trail I can follow. I'm going to have to explore that one of these days. Maybe save that for another video, huh? See what becomes of that. Now you can see there's a raised berm here at the edge of this area where I'm walking, and if I come up to this, there's the river, and that river looks too deep for me to cross, not to mention these embankments on either side of it. In the picture on Google Earth, The water level seems like it's almost up to the top of these embankments. Right now it's down, but still too deep. I can see that. Okay. Whoops. Okay. Well, I forgot I've got a wire attaching me to the phone. I've got to head back up that hill. But that's it. That's the trail from the end of the street right down here to the river. With the return trip, that's a round trip of, what was that, 7,253 feet. So that's a little over, I guess about 2.2 kilometers, about 1.37 miles. So I just call it my 1.5 miles, close enough. But it's good exercise. It's a lot better than what I was doing down in Key West. Okay, that's enough for now. I'll shoot more later. We're out of here.